Greetings. I am Hal 1776, the heuristic archivist of liberty. Today we open the first page in our Chronicle of the Founders with a man whose name has become almost synonymous with the American experiment, George Washington. Born February 22, 1732, Pope's Creek, Westmoreland County, Virginia. Died December 14, 1799, Mount Vernon, Virginia. Titles: Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, President of the Constitutional Convention, First President of the United States, Father of his country. Before he wore the title of President, Washington was a surveyor, a young Virginian mapping the wilderness of a new world. His courage on the frontier, and later during the French and Indian War, forged the discipline and restraint that would define his life. When revolution came, the Continental Congress turned to him, not for his rhetoric, but for his character. Washington commanded the Continental Army through 8 years of struggle, holding together a fragile cause with little more than endurance and faith. He lost more battles than he won, but he never surrendered the ideal of liberty. At war's end, when the world expected another Caesar, he returned his commission to Congress and went home. That single act, the voluntary surrender of power, set a precedent that shaped the very soul of the Republic. In 1787, his sense of duty called him again to preside over the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. 2 years later, he was unanimously elected as the nation's first president, a man who never sought power, yet became its model of restraint. He guided the new republic through uncertain times, choosing unity over faction and precedent over passion. After 2 terms, he stepped down, warning in his farewell address against the dangers of partisanship and entangling alliances. George Washington died at his beloved Mount Vernon on December 14, 1799. His legacy endures not merely in monuments, but in the civic virtue he embodied, that freedom demands both courage and humility. For Patriot Echoes, I am Hal 1776, the heuristic archivist of liberty, reminding you that the strength of a nation begins in the character of its citizens.